Hi, and welcome to a new episode of the Protos podcast. Tonight, we have a very special guest with us, Joze Piranian. Joze, I'm not going to talk about him. I will let him talk about himself because he is just amazing and you would really want to watch this episode. So, hi, Joze.
Hi, thank you for having me. I will just say to people who are watching this online, I do have a stutter. Your internet it is working just fine.
Amazing. Joze, can you tell the people who Joze is and what you do in life and what you are good at? Because you're good at a lot of stuff.
Absolutely. So I'm currently a stand-up comedian and a keynote speaker at organizations around the world. I grew up in Lebanon, and I avoided speaking and people almost entirely out of the fear of
Yes.
being judged for sounding different.
Yeah. For how long have you been speaking this way?
So I have always spoken with a speech impediment since I started speaking at age 2. I was having a hard time saying words. In fact, I like to jokingly say that my mom is still waiting for me to finish saying my first word.
Yeah, I can imagine that, honestly.
So since I was a kid, I've always had a stutter, and growing up here in Lebanon, I did have a hard time, and I chose to avoid speaking, to avoid having to face people's reactions to my way of speaking. Now things changed gradually, so I moved to Canada at the age of 18 to study, and I sometimes say that before my first ever winter in Canada, I did not even have a stutter.
You didn't?
It's a joke, but I'm saying that it's just so cold in Canada that's why I have a stutter. But it's a joke though. So I've always had it, and after I moved to Montreal, I thought that, okay, just because I had moved to a new country, all my fears, all my anxieties were going to instantly disappear. But
moving to a new country disappeared your anxiety?
that's what I thought.
Okay.
But then I got there and realized I still had the exact same fear, obstacles, and insecurities.
Every time you speak with people, maybe for the first time, you feel this something weird, like they are looking at you in a weird way, or they are listening to you weirdly. Is it something that happens to you always?
I would say in my first interaction with someone new, I do feel like it's important for me to tell them right away that, hey, by the way, I have a stutter. Otherwise, they'll be confused.
Yes.
And then their reaction will affect how I feel, which will then affect my willingness to speak So it's key, I have found, to just help people right away that I speak this way due to a speech impediment.
Okay.
But it did take me a long time to start accepting myself, even when I was in Canada and the US.
True.
I was still holding back from speaking.
I have a question here. Like a person like who was holding back that much from speaking,
Mhm.
how did you become a public speaker? This is like very weird, you know? Like how did you have the courage to go on stage and speak in front of millions of people?
So it's a great question, and I've got a two-part answer here. The first part is that I was living a life filled with regrets and wasted potential.
Yes.
And I really did not want to keep on living this way. I knew that I had to do something different to change my life.
Yes.
And so I thought, if I have a fear of speaking, maybe I should do the most extreme variation of speaking, which is public speaking.
Wow. It's like you did what you are afraid of. It's crazy, you know? And you excelled at that.
Yeah, so I joined Toastmasters, and that step, I will always tell people, that step was one of the most crucial steps I took in overcoming the fear of speaking, both in public and in general.
If you can give an advice
Yes.
for the audience about the fear of stage and how did you overcome your fear from public speaking or from speaking in general?
So I do believe everyone has what I call an inner stutter. And this happens when someone does not take action in the face of fear. If you're in a meeting, you want to say something, but you remain quiet, that's your stutter. If you want to present at work or in school and that fear holds you back, that's your stutter. Now, if I have to share one piece of advice, it would be the realization that fear and action don't have to be mutually exclusive. Fear and action can coexist.
Yeah.
When we can adopt this mindset, we no longer see fear as a roadblock. We can look at it as a trampoline that propels us forward.
Amazing. Yeah. That's very true. I don't know how people can acquire this. How can they combine fear and action together? But once we do that, we become like Joze.
We repeatedly do the things that we fear so that our brain starts associating fear with action.
Yes. Thank you so much, Joze, for being our guest for tonight and for talking also about your film. That's, as he said, it will be on August 7 in Abu Dhabi, if I'm not mistaken. So if you'd like to watch the film about Joze, don't forget to attend it. Do you have anything else to add?
Thank you for having me, and I now look forward to attending the Protost meeting, which is on Thursdays at 7 p.m.